Everybody, glad you're with us tonight. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. The protest movement that started on Wall Street against corporate greed has made its way to Hartford.
The Occupy Hartford demonstrators kicked off a protest with a march tonight. News 8's Annie Rourke live in Hartford, where some demonstrators plan to camp out all weekend. Annie?
They do plan that, Darren and Ann. Now, this was all put together in just about a week, and they did get a pretty good response here in Connecticut. As you can see behind me, they still have their signs up, and there are still people here in this park at the corner of Broad and Farmington in Hartford. Their numbers have definitely dwindled tonight. These are the folks that are staying overnight. They do have their sleeping bags over there. We're told they're not supposed to put up tents, but they will be staying overnight. They are here to occupy Hartford. They marched through the streets of Hartford, a smaller version of what's happening on Wall Street. They want to occupy Hartford to show their solidarity, their support for the movement.
I've grown frustrated with the situation that we have in America.
Frustration is at the heart of it all. Folks here are fed up with what they say is corporate greed and financial inequality. There were about 400 protesters by their count, and they came to camp out, truly occupy, this park at Broad and Farmington in Hartford. They're not chanting, just repeating the announcements so everyone can hear. This is very low tech, an authentic grassroots effort.
I've been to protests in the past. You get a little cynical about them because you see the same people, that sort of thing. And there's new people here.
New people, each one with their own story, their own reason for occupying Hartford. Miss Nikki Ann Folse went to school, then graduate school, got a job, paid for insurance, but then she got sick and she got dropped.
We get so comfortable with that illusion, and when it's shattered, when you get sick and you no longer fit into the picture, it's crushing.
Folks here say there is no longer an equal playing field.
There is a very small minority of people who have far too much sway and power within the halls of government.
They're hoping that small minority can't ignore what's growing larger by the day, the so-called 99%, the ones who don't hold the power. They say they want to right the wrongs today because America deserves better.
I love this country. I love, in a sense, our form of democracy, the fact that our Constitution allows us to have meetings like this.
Again, a small group is camping out tonight, but they will be here all weekend long, and they are expecting large crowds on Saturday and Sunday. Live in Hartford, Annie Rourke, News 8.